Hello, Scorpio. It is good to see you. I hope everything is going really well for you. So, today we're going to take a look at two different options. This is for next week, the 13th to the 19th of April. We're going to look at a couple different options that you can take, different paths that you can take when making a decision about something going on next week. So, I'm using the Labyrinth deck. It's a really cool deck. I haven't used it very much, so I wanted to incorporate it a little bit more. The artwork is really cool. And then we're going to use the treasures from Takashi at the end for just one last message. This is a 5-card reading. The first two energies that come out are your two different pathways forward, your two different options to take. So your first option is the 7 of Pots. Now, this is kind of funny as an option. The 7 of Pots is like the 7 of Cups. It's about distraction. It's kind of just like not really paying attention to too much. Just everything is going everywhere, and you're just like, all right, this is how it's going to be, I guess. So that's actually kind of funny as an option. Just let everything just go. let yourself go with the flow because there's a lot going on. The second option is the 10 of junk. Now, this is actually the 10 of coins or 10 of pentacles in traditional tarot. So you can either just kind of throw up your hands and succumb and allow the chaos to happen, or you can really focus on what you can create from it. You can focus on the abundance of opportunity and not be more passive about it, but be more aggressive about it. I feel like that's where that difference is coming in there. That's what that where the two different options are. It's passive versus actually not, I guess aggressive isn't the right words. More assertive is probably a better way to say that. So the second card is the likely outcome if you take that path. Temperance. So temperance coming up as the likely outcome is really talking about you're going to need a lot of patience. You're going to need to just kind of allow things to be. So choosing to just kind of succumb to all of the chaos, it's that to me, it is kind of leading you down a path of some frustration and some kind of feeling a little bit impatient. So you're going to have to really work on that energy of letting things slide while you get it together. Now, the likely outcome of the 10 of coins or 10 of junk. Oh, it's the 3 of poles or 3 of wands. 3 of wands is actually really nice energy. It's about waiting for your ship to come in. This one looks like, and this might be the option that you need. It might be the option that is best for you right now. This one looks like it's going to take a lot of time. You're going to have to create a lot of patience and a lot of understanding. And maybe that's something that you do need to work on, right? So maybe that's what you need to do with that. This one over here, you're being more assertive about it. But you know that ship is coming. So this is kind of a similar energy, but this one is more about like you're on the dock and you're just kind of looking out and waiting for that ship to show. Whereas this one is like you just don't know when it's going to happen. So this shows growth, and this shows a little bit more of a situation where you're still working. You're still needing to work through some things. Um, the next energy here is what to keep in mind while making your decision between the two options. The Tower. Okay. So for the Tower to come up as what to keep in mind. And that's why, sometimes one of these options might actually be like this might be a better option. If you're ready to handle the Tower that happens, and it'll depend on your situation. What is going to happen? What could be the Tower moment? What could be your everything got shaken up, everything feels a little crazy? What is that with the situation of giving it time, succumbing to the chaos, and just dealing with it as it comes? Or what is that possible Tower moment, the craziness, the things that potentially could fall apart in the situation where you're more assertive about it, and then you're kind of at a place where you've made that growth in the situation, and now you're just waiting for your ship to come in. So this is basically saying what could go wrong between these two situations. What is it that what is your worst case scenario in these situations? That's what you're being asked to actually focus on when making the decision between these two paths. So we are going to use the treasures from Takashi now and see kind of what comes up here. This is also something to take into consideration while you are making this decision. Stillness. Take time to be still to appreciate the beauty in every moment. Quiet your busy mind and allow the still softness of peace to envelop you. Do not rush into anything, but sit meditatively, and in this stillness your answers may be found. To attain what has eluded you, be still and allow it to land upon you. As a feather would gently float into your hand, so do your wishes descend upon you. Okay, so this doesn't necessarily, my first instinct is this is telling you to kind of go in this route here, the first option, but it doesn't necessarily actually mean that. For some of you, if that was your first instinct, then that's what you should do. But this also can mean that while you're making this decision, you need to still your mind and you need to really consider it. You need to really kind of sit and let the answers come to you. Um, do a meditation. Don't rush into a decision. Basically, yeah, it's for next week, but you've still got a few days. You got some time to make a decision about what's to come for that, for whatever this is talking about. So I hope that helps. Please leave a like, share, subscribe. If you know somebody that needs a message that is shown here, even if they are not a Scorpio, send it to them and see if it's something that makes sense for them.